The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the chancellor, vice chancellor, or acting vice chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion.
Today is the time for change. Today is when we must reform the global architecture if we are going to be prepared for a future in which Africa is able to reclaim its place.
It is my dream and my wish that our Africanization agenda become quite important, because the world yearns for multiplicities, not just monolithic knowledge systems that make us all the same when we are different flowers, different trees, different rivers.
You overcome the old in order to create the new. If you perpetuate colonial mentalities, you are replicating the old. You are not creating the new. You are not contributing to a renaissance. Obviously, unitarians must say we are part of the African Renaissance, and therefore as part of the African Renaissance, it must be to kill even this slave mentality from colonialism and all of that. It has to do that. If it doesn't do that, then it's not part of the process of the Renaissance on our continent.
The 10 catalytic niche areas that were introduced by the Principal and Vice Chancellor when she joined the university in 2021, they provided her vision in addition to what we already had in the strategy. But they aligned so well because they are groundbreaking in nature in terms of a lot of issues that are relating to our developmental needs.
There's interconnectedness in the catalytic niche areas, but also in the economic opportunities that we could derive from optimizing their implementation. They are optimizing the assets that are already available in Africa.
The third flagship project by the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences is our experimental farm. One of the real reasons that I came to UNISA as a next generation academic is because UNISA involves you in their decision making. They don't just make the decisions and then tell you what you need to do. You are actively involved every step of the way.
And building the farm is one of the things that would help us to be able to train in food production and bring the technology that would allow you to actually produce faster, better, and good food. And we're not talking about the GMO food, we're talking about our original crops that we have, our original animals that we have, but we will then have to select them proper for the proper production.
Academics all have their own areas of research, but with the distinguished professors and with the catalytic niche areas across the university, these are areas that we highlight for special consideration, and it's something I'm doing in my niche area as well, looking at tracer studies to see actually what does actually happen to students after they've graduated. So the tracer study would track the graduate into the world of work, or even into the world of unemployment or entrepreneurial, or these days the gig economy, to see what the impact of their qualification has on various aspects of their lives. And the feedback from those would help you to design or redesign your programs so that you can ensure a better fit between the qualification and the market need.
Even though we have the quest to be part of the global village, that should not happen at the expense of us knowing who we are, what are our values, what are our cultures, because if we step out into the global village without an identity, we will be lost as a people.
For us to progress, to become independent, to become prosperous, to become united, we're going to need a cadre of future leaders who are purpose-led, who believe in Africa, who believe in what Africans can do, and who contribute to what Africa can be.
UNISA is my past, my present, my future, and my sense of knowledge.
My hope for a better life. It's my pride. UNISA is my second chance.
It's my technology stimulator.
It's a catalyst for my personal growth.
UNISA is my place of stability.
A source for me to gain more knowledge and wisdom.
And also for my community.
UNISA is my happy home.
My pathway to learn, lead, and leave a legacy.
Artificial intelligence is going to have such a big impact on society. How well prepared is the society to cope with that? It must not become a conservative university. We've always done this stuff. We'll call it do this. But to say that we must always be competent and make a contribution to a rapidly changing world.
So we have the responsibility to be at the center of solutions to underemployment and unemployment. And therefore, as a Vice-Chancellor, I must think about not only the present. The vision with the management team and the collective leadership must be what are the solutions that we put for the future. The staff, academics, professionals, administrative staff, students, alumni are quite excited about this new vision and what they have to do to support it and to collectively implement and to be committed to building even more assets than what we have gained in the 151 or 2 years of UNISA's existence. That's the vision into the future. The movements for independence, whether against apartheid or against colonialism, UNISA somewhat provided opportunities for leaders to study. Also, they're not monolithic in their political stance. They come from different commitments, and that's what is the asset at UNISA. We're not just channeling specific ideology, but we give the critical knowledge so that people can make constructive choices that are consonant with how they imagine their roles in society.
If we don't do anything, no one else will do it. And it is us who need to make the change. It is us who need to make the difference.
We went to work at the quarry. Hard labor, intensively hard labor, was meted out by the warders. In winter, they would provide something that was akin to a jersey, but really very skimpy. So we had to work during the day. And only when we come back at around 4 o'clock from the work camps would we be allowed to have dinner, go back into your different cells, and study from 6 until 8 o'clock, because at 8 the lights went off. So some of us stole time, and many stole time because the windows, although they were barred, would let in some moonlight. It was not infrequent to find people fighting for a piece of the moonlight so they can do their assignments with UNISA. And remember, as a prisoner, there were 4 classifications, A, B, C, D. We were D class, that means the worst possible offenders. But after 6 months or a year, we were told that the prison laws will allow us to study. Those of us who have the ability, the prison was not going to provide the facility nor the funding. So I had meant to continue to be, hopefully, a successful musician. The University of South Africa then offered a certificate in theory of music. So might I say, I still have that diploma hanging at my house because I passed with flying colors, and my certificate was given to me in Afrikaans. And I wasn't very spreken in Afrikaans, but nonetheless, I valued that certificate. And many of my colleagues that were there were studying for a variety of other qualifications because of the open
and the large and broad opportunity that the university provided even during those times.
Gives us a sense of pride that we are leading in this university. It means that the challenge is there, that there are big shoes to fill, but also it also pushes us to ensure that this university reaches the heights that it's supposed to reach.
The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the chancellor, vice chancellor, or acting vice chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the acting Vice-Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. You may, moment of silence, please. You may be seated. Good evening. Good evening. With me, I'm with Ms. Ann Koboni on behalf of the Registrar. From the College of Law, I am with Professor T.E. Manamela and Dr. F.M. Matlobowani. From the College of Human Sciences, I'm with Dr. M.J. Mojapelu and Dr. A. Tlaba. From the College of Education, I'm with Professor J.M.C. Motitwe and Professor P.K. Mudau. They are also accompanied by Professor B. Blotze and Dr. M. Mutele. It is both an honor and profound privilege to stand before you today on behalf of the Principal and Vice-Chancellor of the University of South Africa, Professor Puleng Leng Kabula, to officially open this graduation ceremony. Today is not merely a ceremonial occasion. It is a declaration of triumph, a triumph of perseverance over adversity, discipline over distraction, and hope over limitation. Graduation at the University of South Africa carries a unique meaning because students, unlike any other in the world, many of you pursued your studies while employed full-time, while raising children, while supporting families, while navigating economic hardships, and while carrying responsibilities far beyond the lecture room. Yet, despite all these realities, you refused to surrender your dreams. That resilience speaks to the soul of this institution. For more than 150 years, the University of South Africa has stood as a beacon of hope and intellectual advancement on the African continent. Today, UNISA remains Africa's largest distance e-learning institution and one of the world's mega universities, continuing to demonstrate access to higher education to students across South Africa and the continent and beyond. Over the past 5 years, this university has demonstrated remarkable resilience and renewal. Between 2021 and 2025, UNISA consistently graduated more than 50,000 students annually, including over 500 doctoral graduates and more than 900 master's graduates each year. I think that deserves a round of applause, colleagues. The university has also strengthened its global standing through improved performances in international rankings, affirming UNISA's growing reputation as a globally engaged African university committed to impactful scholarship and research resilience. UNISA continues to stand tall as a leader in higher education and research. In the latest audited research output of 2024, UNISA is ranked number 2 nationally amongst the top performing universities in absolute research output, a testament to our commitment to knowledge creation and innovation. Number 2, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, that deserves a round of applause. By 2025, UNISA proudly counts 325 NRF-rated researchers, reflecting the caliber of academic excellence within our institution. We also host 502 postdoctoral fellows, strengthening our research capacity and global collaborations. Our scale and impact are unmatched, with more than 12 million assessments conducted annually. 12 million assessments conducted annually. UNISA demonstrates its ability to deliver quality education at a distance while maintaining rigorous standards. Supporting this mission are about 800 adjunct academics who bring diverse expertise and enrich our teaching and research environment. These achievements underscore UNISA's role not only as a university, but as a driver of transformation, excellence, and opportunity across South Africa and beyond. Under the leadership of Professor Puleng Linkabula, UNISA has deliberately repositioned itself through an academic agenda rooted in African-centered knowledge production, innovation, engaged scholarship, and societal impact. Central to this vision are UNISA's catalytic niche areas, strategic fields designed not only to strengthen academic excellence, but to respond directly to the developmental needs of society and the continent. This includes aviation and aeronautical studies, marine studies, energy studies, automotive innovation, biotechnology, space science, and the square kilometer array, digitization, and fourth industrial revolution, health and pharmaceutical studies, feminist and humanist scholarship, student support, and co-curricular development. One of the most groundbreaking milestones achieved recently was UNISA becoming the first university on the African continent to own an airport, a bold step that advances aviation innovation, research, engineering, and skills development. UNISA's growing international collaborations in astrophysics, digitalization, health innovation, and science diplomacy further positions the institution as a significant contributor to Africa's intellectual and developmental future. Graduates, your qualification today is not merely a certificate. It is an inheritance of excellence and responsibility. South Africa and the African continent need graduates who are ethical, courageous, innovative, and solution-driven. You are called not only to be employable, but to lead industries, build economies, advance research, and restore dignity. To your parents and families, thank you for your sacrifices. Behind every graduate seated here is a support structure of people who played, encouraged, motivated, and believed when the graduate themselves wanted to give up. To our guests, I hope today gives you a glimpse into the spirit of this institution. UNISA is not simply a university, it's a gateway of possibility. Enjoy this evening. I shall now request Professor Mudau to deliver the Chancellor's address. Thank you.
The Chancellor of the University of South Africa, President T.M. Mbeki, Vice Chancellor and Principal Professor Linkabula, Acting Vice Chancellor Mr. Mutebele, the Registrar, the Chairperson of Council, Dr. Musia, members of the Executive Management, Executive Deans, School Directors, colleagues, families and friends, and most importantly, our graduates. Good evening. We can try again. Good evening. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you this evening as we celebrate a significant milestone in our graduates' lives. Graduation is more than the awarding of a qualification. It is a celebration of perseverance, resilience, determination, and achievement. It represents years of dedication and hard work, and it marks the beginning of a new chapter filled with opportunities and possibilities. Graduates, this moment belongs to you. This evening belongs to you all. Many of you began this journey with dreams and aspirations, but also with uncertainty. Along the way, you encountered challenges, academic pressures, financial constraints, family responsibilities, personal sacrifices, and moments of self-doubt. Yet you persevered. You remained committed to your goals and refused to allow obstacles to define your future. Your success stands as a testament to your determination and resilience. The qualification you receive today represents more than academic accomplishment. It reflects the development of your critical thinking, your discipline, adaptability, courage, and the ability to overcome adversity. These qualities will continue to serve you long after this ceremony has ended. As a university, we are proud not only of the qualifications earned today, but also the values and hope you will carry into society. Amongst other, integrity, accountability, excellence, compassion, and service to humanity. We live in a world undergoing profound transformation. We have technological innovation, artificial intelligence, economic uncertainty, climate challenges, and social change. Continue to reshape these challenges. They continue to reshape how we live and how we work. In this world, knowledge alone is not enough. Society needs ethical leaders, innovative thinkers, responsible professionals, and compassionate citizens who are prepared to make a meaningful difference. The world needs your voice, your skills, your ideas, your leadership. Education has always been humanity's most enduring instrument of change. As former President Nelson Mandela reminded us, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. I say to you today, each of you carries that power. The knowledge, skills, and insights you have gained are not merely for personal advancement, they are tools for transformation, service, and nation building. Some of you will become educators, researchers, entrepreneurs, lawyers, engineers, health professionals, public servants, business leaders, and innovators, just to mention a few. Others will make a difference through acts of service that may never attract public recognition, but will have a lasting impact on individuals, families, communities, and society. Whatever the path you choose, remember that true success is measured not only by personal achievement, but also by the positive difference you make in the lives of others. Never underestimate the transformative power of education. It changes lives, it strengthens families, transforms communities, and advances nations. For many represented here today, this qualification marks a historic first. Such achievements create a legacy that extends far beyond one individual. They inspire future generations and open doors to new possibilities. As you move forward, remain lifelong learners. The qualification received today is not the conclusion of your educational journey. It is the foundation for continued growth and development. At UNISA, we teach to research and we research to teach. Throughout your studies, you have learned not only to acquire knowledge, but also to question, analyze, investigate, and create knowledge. These are qualities that will enable you to thrive in a rapidly changing world. Hence, today, you graduate from an institution that leads in the production of knowledge, ranked first nationally in the Department of Higher Education and Training 2024 Research Output Report, officially released earlier this month. I thought we'll clap hands for that. And also, UNISA is second in overall research publication output across the sector. As graduates of this august institution, you are now part of this proud UNISA legacy. Continue to seek knowledge, embrace innovation, adapt to change, and remain committed to improving the world around you. At the same time, never lose sight of your humanity. In a world increasingly shaped by technology and competition, kindness, humility, empathy, and integrity remain among the most powerful qualities of leadership. The future will require not only intelligent minds, but also compassionate hearts. There will be challenges ahead, I can assure you. Graduation doesn't mean that life will suddenly become easy. There will be setbacks, disappointments, and moments of uncertainty. Yet today's achievement should remind you that you possess the resilience and determination to overcome adversity to keep moving forward. Africa needs graduates who are innovative, ethical, solution-driven, and committed to building inclusive and sustainable societies. The progress and prosperity of this continent depend on people like you. As Graca Machel said, education is key to unlocking Africa's potential. Today, you hold that key. The knowledge and skills you have acquired place you in a position not only to transform your own future, but also to contribute to the advancement of your communities, our country, and our continent. Today, we celebrate achievement, but we also celebrate possibility. The qualification you receive tonight is not simply evidence of what you have accomplished, it is a reminder of what you can become. The future is not something that happens to you. It is something you create. As you embark on the next chapter of your journey, may you move forward with courage in times of uncertainty, wisdom in decision-making, humility in success, resilience in adversity, and compassion in all that you do. May you never stop learning. May you never stop believing in your ability to make a difference. May you always remember that your success is greatest when it contributes to the success and well-being of others. There is an African proverb that reminds us that if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. As you leave this ceremony, remember that your achievements are connected to the support of many others, your families, your friends, lecturers, mentors, and communities. As you rise, lift others. As you succeed, create opportunities for others to succeed. In doing so, you will help build the just, inclusive, and prosperous society to which we all aspire. On behalf of the Chancellor and the leadership of the University of South Africa, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to every graduate. We are proud of you and confident that you will make a meaningful contribution to our country, our continent, and the world. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mudau, for reminding us that the qualification that we are going to get here today is not just a qualification, but it teaches us to be adaptable. Thank you for reminding us that knowledge alone is not enough, but ethical leadership, it is what is required by society. It's not about the qualification that you possess, she reminds us, but it's about the positive impact that you will have to others. She further reminds us that graduating here today is about building sustainable societies. What is profound is that she indicates that if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Thank you very much, Dr. Mudau, for those words of encouragement. Can we please give her a round of applause? Let's allow the latecomers to please be seated. Can we please move faster? Can we please be seated? Ladies and gentlemen, before we start with the conferment of the degrees and diplomas, may I request you not to leave the hall before the end of the ceremony. Can I please repeat that? Can we please not leave the hall before the end of the ceremony? This is to allow every graduate to graduate in dignity and that they deserve. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and the diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program and I request representatives of the college to present the candidates to me.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates' master's degrees will be introduced. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Master of Education. No. Nonkanyiso Snethemba Precious Ndlovu. Rifilwe Gloria Sumbane.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Master of Arts. Armstrong Tabiso Apane. Delina Siolwana. With distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours in the College of Law. Anushka Kavenda. Jody N. Jones. Keneilwe Fortunate Ngampalala.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours in the College of Human Sciences. Just need you covered. Alicia Ayer. Zugiswa Botwana. Trevor Chipinda. Danielle Bianca Kutsie.
Annalise Hicks. Pakana Kekana. Tabang Khomo. Liamogetswe Elizabeth Danisile Leon. Mamucha Magashela. Nontobeko Fagazile Carol Mapala. Lucy Khiosame Masinge. Tandeka Mateza. Khoitsemang Magdalene Matli. Sumeya Mini. Buitumelo Joy Molete. Mahlatse Mcines Mphahlele. Buitumelo Bridget Mvalo. Aleta Lirato Nale. Katleho Ntlane. Seipei Violet Nkopane. Khalaletsang Gloria Sehimo. Lesiba Shika. May I have the count? Innocentia Motiasane Shwai. Maputi Jekina Sindimba. Lungelwa Jeanette Sipambo Noxeka. Douglas Tudu. Noxolo Twala. Deandra Lee Cecilia van Vuren. Rushana Wood.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours. Lulega Onzela Mabena. Lulama Kenene.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Kutlwano Black. Atia Kasim. Kezani Thomas Chauke. Tsepo Sharon Chipapi. Dagalo Chikororo. Susara Magdalena Dadnam. Itumeleng Maria Fenzi Dibetso. Nezanande Gwebu. Mananya Colleen Kekan. Makwena Bophelo Khomu. Ntateko Chikompiso Kani. Ntsako Jonathan Kosa. Gugu Koketso Mabona. Rito Taisek Mabunda. Hlulani Mafanele. Rejoice Farirai Mahamba. Pearl Masaki. Refilwe Masachi. Nabil Mahomet. Shandugani Mandava. Tembisile Mangani. Mandisa Samukelisiwe Manzini. Wipelo Blessing Tabo Masheo. Gugu Millicent Masina. Lonia Cholanang Masoka. Romolemo Nkateko Maswangani. Setolisiwe Afrika Mbuli. Kenewe Mshambi. Nozizwe Sharon Mshongo. Maizina Mkabele. Tabo Adrian Mudikwe. Harmony Tumiso Mogowan. Pilara Joseph Mokwena. Mamarapelo Molefe. Lady Le Violet Mpe. Tandegile Cynthia Ndlovu. Prosper Ken Ngiwan. Tembelise Ndogozo Shetiel Nkosi. Njabulo Ngumalo. Tokulo Sebele Pesa. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Prudence Palandwa obtains the degree with distinction. Mojaji Madeline Pierre. Reabetswe Rachel Piri. Nana Serena Precious Rapia. Busisiwe Susan Sekit. Matume Jeti Edwin Selapis. Petunia Sepato. Sibusiso Temba Shabani. Happiness Skosana. Paulina Musoto Skosana. Safaras Smile. Nichelle Megan Smith. Tsofatso Mpela Tau. Mama Khoke Dieketseng Tabel. Betuel Tseko Tselani. Janine Van Defender. Dirk Leroux Van Diemen. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Jennifer Kim Watt obtains the degree with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the College of Law. Motlatso Gina Danguru. Natasha Ronel Zamin. Mutimedi Paul Mabusela. Priscilla Mapefo Maripani. Hitakani Matebula. Kongile Ambrosia Mbat. Fortune Mujela. Ruzani Moteo Mulauti. Samkelo Ngoleka. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Karabo Petronella Shaku obtains the degree with distinction. Tabile Michelle Twala. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce in the College of Law. Sbusiso Matebula. Lesedi Tang.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree Bachelor of Social Work. Khanche Ruth Beleng. Michael Afam Chuku. The degree obtained with distinction. Thank you. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Rifumo Dlamini obtained the degree with distinction. Pilisiwe Sizagele Precious Kumalu. Kokejo Maja. Lerato Confidence Maphosa. Katutselo Masindi. Eni Togo Majani. Komozo Muing. Kokejo Anna Muthapamaswi. Koni Petunia Msiza. Charlotte Mvula. Sandra Bebezi. Mafale Joshua Sekhala. Miriam Kebawetse Semakane. Londiwe Faith Shongwe. Charlotte Vambe. The degree was obtained with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree Bachelor of Information Science. Christy Marie Gerber. Tarika Govenda. Rebone Precious Maepa. Nombuso Pilisiwe Mahlangu. Keitumetse Pauline Malla. Sata Lerato Mataban. Trevor Tapelo Makola. Felicity Homotso Munyepau. Pumlane Ngobeni Ngwenya. Gasanta Patha. Promise Rahalakan. Maribulle Valencia Sivei. Kensane Joyce Sithole. Kelin Van Veek. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Leago Pafane Tobejan. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received Bachelor of Arts. Musa Robert Mackenzie. Mr. Active Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received Bachelor of Arts. Tebogo Seriteng Mazibuku. Pindile Mokwena. Moli Kensane Baloi, the degree obtained with distinction. Zakira Hazavi. Mahlohonolo Lebeya. Nolo Chantel Lemau. Abueng Joyce Mafoko. Mary Nkensane Matebula. Ofenze Molefe. Emily Matatalo Molekwa. Itumeleng Lerato Musikatan. Kutlwano Makolo Makoa. Piwokuhle Festival Njabulo Mkhize. Ndambudzeni Nelwamondlo. Beauty Nkuna. Arista Loise Pieterse. Pila Sibeko.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, The following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education. Simone Elvin Ufense Bila obtained the degree with distinction. Lerato Loveness Chilane. Bukamuso Arnold Chweni. Pilsiwe Ignatius Ndlomo. Nomathemba Ivy Fagude. Sepai Donna Job. Johanna Kabinde. Hadi Emily Kabinde. Husiame Kwate. Ayanda Tobile Koza. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Snetemba Tembelinhle Kumalo obtained the degree with distinction. Sanele Pamela Gupega. Lethiwe Langa. Malehu Elsia Linyanya Bedi. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Joyce Rilebuhile Likotsi obtained the degree with distinction. Likel Kola Selina Mabatamela. Elsie Sbongile Mapena. Beatrice Mary Mampo Mabuya. Osenta Makwakwa. Rivalani Shamaine Maumane. Maloku Mahopu Mahopo. Greta Makinta. Boitumelo Koketso Malema. Patience Malope. Sibulelo Makina. Musa Silonia Marima. Russell Posha Mashaba. Mukhwapa Masha Mashabela. Advice Namuti Mashengwana. Elizabeth Monye Mashita. Laulani Lucia Masilani. Tutuzile Elvin Masombuga. Promise Nelsiwe Maunatlala. Tobile Mbazima. Manelis Faith Pembe. Mpo Gift Mpogane. Virginia Muntle. Mali Mudiehi Mutlabeng. Susan Muimane. Nana Augustine Muima. Tepiso Mukhobu. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Lerato Elvin Muswaneng obtained the degree with distinction. Makhosazane Beauty Mosia. Refilwe Tesha Mutaung. Leti Nomsam Timunye. Palesa Posham Tombeni.
Nonhlanhla Theodora Mthweni. Neo Mutivitivi. Thandazile Mkamiso. Snethemba Ndebele. Koketso Onikang Ngaku. Nobukhosi Nolin Ngwenya. Sibongile Ngwenya. Bongiwe Nkosi. Koketso Noge. Esther Ntwereng, degree obtained with distinction. Barbara Nokuthula Phiri. Thabisa Posile. Julia Nomsa Hadebe. Fini Ramathalerwa. Grace Muruma Raulani. Winnie Shakata Sambo. Ado Francina Sikelwane. Nunuzana Paulina Selua. Leticia Tota. Lerato Mesful Sibambo. Nelisiwe Sylvia Sibanyoni, Sonto Immaculate Sikakane, Ntomfuthi Leti Sikhosana, Xoliswa Goodness Rose Sikhosana, Kenchan Singh, degree obtained with distinction. Agreement Sitwana. Doris Nompumelelo Tili. Sharon Dieketseng Tsotetsi. Susan Ubise. Jubeida Rene Fries. Nontokozo Candice Zita. Muitepi Martha Zwane. Nokwazi Pretty Zwane.
That is not me. Economics. 23. Okay. 23, postgraduate. Post 23.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate receives postgraduate diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Mompati Lucia Lesu, the degree obtained with distinction. Franz Marimeja Setosa.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received their postgraduate diploma in the College of Education. Nelly Eva Mashangu. Bretli Tevatso Molefe, their diploma obtained with distinction. Bretli Tevatso Molepo.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the diploma in the College of Human Science. Winnie Valoi. Nati Blakey. Lerato Rouge Bushielo, degree obtained with distinction. Morati Selina Diale, the degree obtained with distinction. Fortune Sinenhlanhla Khoza, degree obtained with distinction. Darlington Frugo Mujalefa Kwena. Tsepang Molato Levelo. Karabo Happy Maboe, diploma obtained with distinction. Malebo Dimpo Malete, diploma obtained with distinction. Komuto Lea Manaka. Katlego Manamela. Penelope Clementine Masanabo. Lindiwe Indira Matthews, diploma obtained with distinction. Bongiwe Mfeka, diploma obtained with distinction. Molatelo Moila, diploma obtained with distinction. Edith Lebogang Nyambene Molauzi. Makwena Molokomme. Mimi Sara Motlatani. Makotso Tsilane Motswana, diploma obtained with distinction. Pindulo Gloria Munyai. Lerato Asme Njalinjali. Lisbeth Nyati, diploma obtained with distinction. Lerato Lorraine Petro. Re lebohile Siahluli, diploma obtained with distinction. Nesta Shiburi, diploma obtained with distinction. Nokolo Elsie Sigasa. Mongezi Richard Tswari.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the diploma in the College of Law. Mahlatsi Baloyi. Tintswalo Baloyi. Picture. Ketiwe Kholang Madidimalo. Picture. Picture. Rewenietswe Lesedi Mahlangu. Picture. Siakhotle Josephine Mahlo. Picture, that side. Khalimo Sharon Makalela. Picture there. Katlego Justice Makabo. Lorraine Makoba. Imelda Makubedu. Picture there. Jablani Gerald Makubele. Matseko Elizabeth Manyaka. Matamusela Lefa Marweshe. Survived Kanyisa Mashele. Picture. Cebisile Bongiwe Mazibuko. Sindisiwe Ana Mdluli. Nokuthula Mnguni. Ntombizodwa Maria Mkhonza. Sizwe Petros Mnguni. Temane Emmanuel Mokhosi. Margaret Mponzwana. Azwindini Phyllis Mudau. Lucky Naledzani. Bonani iwat nemabola. Philisiwe Zoleka Ngabinde. Picture. Thembi Ntuli. It's from Ndaedzo Ramasunga. Goodness Ratombo. Helen Lesigo Sebula. Franz Serumula. Tato Tsenolo Shaku. Ngobile Bakamise Sibiya. Zuki Swasiga. Kaulani Inos Sitole. Picture. Nokubonga Thobeka Xulu. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Kineilwe Fortunate Nampa Lala obtains a diploma in the postgraduate diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences.
Can we please give our graduates a thunderous round of applause? Thank you. Before we conclude, let me take this opportunity to thank all members of management available here, academics and professional staff, parents, guardians, families, loved ones, and most importantly, our graduates. Let me also extend this opportunity to thank spouses, administrative staff, the graduation division staff, Department of Institutional Advancement, Department of Human Resources and HR, Department of Facilities Management, Multimedia Center, Sign Language Interpreters, today represented by Ms. N. Dutoit, our organist, Dr. Isabel van Rensbeck. Let me also take this opportunity to thank Dr. Mudau for delivering the Chancellor's address. Can we give them a round of applause, please? As we conclude this graduation ceremony, we do so with immense pride, gratitude, and renewed hope for the future. Today has reminded us that education remains one of the most powerful instruments for liberation, social mobility, and societal transformation. Every graduate seated before us represents a story of perseverance, sacrifice, and unwavering determination. Behind every qualification conferred today are sleepless nights, moments of uncertainty, financial difficulties, personal sacrifices, and the courage to continue despite adversity. Graduates, today is not merely the end of an academic chapter. It is the beginning of a far greater responsibility. You leave this institution at a defining moment in the history of our country and continent. South Africa continues to face deep challenges, including unemployment, inequality, poverty, and social fragmentation. At the same time, the world is undergoing rapid technological, economical, and geopolitical shifts driven by artificial intelligence, digitalization, climate change, and the fourth industrial revolution. It is precisely for this reason that universities such as UNISA remain critically important. The University of South Africa has deliberately positioned itself over the past 5 years as an institution committed not only to academic excellence, but to relevance, innovation, and impact. Through our catalytic niche areas, our research agenda, our growing international footprint, this university continues to produce knowledge that speaks directly to the developmental aspirations of the society and the African continent. We have witnessed remarkable milestones as an institution, from strengthening our position within global university rankings to producing thousands of graduates annually across undergraduate and postgraduate qualifications, to becoming the first university on the African continent to a dedicated airport. But the measure of the universities is not only rankings, infrastructural statistics alone. It is found in the caliber of graduates it releases here today. Let me take this opportunity to congratulate our graduates today. Congratulations. At this point, I would like to request our parents, guardians, and spouses to please stand. Graduates, can you please give them a thunderous round of applause? You may be seated. Can I, at this point, request our graduates to please stand? Can we please give them a round of applause? Thank you very much, and congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, now that you have graduated, you have become part of UNISA's alumni. You are now part of the illustrious circle of excellence. Your responsibility is to contribute to help define tomorrow. There are many things you can do to help shape the future in service of humanity. You can become an e-tutor, continue your lifelong journey with the College of Graduate Studies, and produce knowledge that will help societies. And lastly, donate to the University of South Africa Bursary Fund by using the online platform www.unisa.ac.za and go to the donate button. As a worthy graduate of this university, we are sure that you realize the value of your diploma or degree, and therefore wish to provide other deserving students with an opportunity to study further. Become part of the #Circle of Excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, after this announcement, I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on page 33 of the program, and to remain standing after the anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. Can please stand. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.